Download the AllStar app. Make your picks for UFC fights, challenge your friends, level up and win prizes. Link in description. Get it now. Ibrahim, man, it's good to finally speak with you, man. I've been hearing a lot of things about you. I've interviewed a lot of your teammates. Now it's your turn, right? Your turn, June 8th, PFL. I just want to know how and why did you decide to sign with PFL?
They offered me a contract, and it was a good opportunity because at that time I didn't have a fight. There's so many fighters was pulling out the fight, so I didn't really have the opportunity to fight. I wanted to stay active, but like in UK, my coaches were struggling to get me a fight. My managers, they were struggling, but now as I signed with a big platform like PFL, I'm really happy to get signed with them. To be honest, it's a big opportunity for me, big stage for me, and I'm ready to shine now with the PFL.
And for sure, and you're gonna be in the UK, which is kind of crazy. Josh Reed, 21 pro fights. He has a lot of experience. What do you think of him and his fighting style?
I watched his fight. To be honest, I watched it like ages ago because he fought one of my friends, and he beat him. Actually, he beat him by submission. But nothing surprising me, to be honest. I'm going to finish this guy 100%. I'm ready because I had the hardest camp of my life. I'm here in Dagestan right now, training, preparing in Khabib's gym. I'm in the best shape of my life now, and then I'm ready to put on him. Doesn't matter whatever he does. He's a black belt, but he's a black belt, but I can't see anything specific that he can do against me. But I'm gonna run over this guy 100%.
You've dominant in your amateur career and your pro career so far. Has there been like one fight where you felt like this was a rough fight? Because I've seen a lot of your fights and it seems like you dominate pretty much every round.
To be honest, it was my third fight. I fought in Spain at the COVID time. My fight was firstly it was cancelled, but then we managed to do it again. So we fly over to Spain. I fought Vincenzo. You might know him, you might not. Vincenzo Bozzotti. He was very good prospect. It was like hardest fight in amateur of my life. So I we got there day before, maybe a jet lag, or I don't know what was happening with me there. It was very hot in there. Maybe I didn't get used to this weather, and it was hardest 3 rounds of my life. I won all of the 3 rounds, but it was hardest fight.
Okay. And your last fight was
I'd say he
a
was,
pretty dominant fight.
yeah. Last fight I was preparing also in Dagestan here in Khabib's gym. Yeah,
Mm.
I was in a good shape as well. So yeah, I did a good job.
When you think of Habib's gym, you think of like Dagestan in the mountains. Is that what it looks like? The gym? Like, are you guys in the mountains? Are you guys training out there like that?
No. The gym is not in the mountains. The mountains is not too far from here as well. We can sometimes we run up there, but sometimes we just go there, chill. You know, find a peace, just chilling up there. It's good to stay on your own sometimes and have a rest from the city, from the city, because city always busy all the way, always, all the time it's busy. But gym is in the city, like right in the middle of town. It's not in the mountains, so we're training there. Everybody is good. Everyone's like really, really good. Like there's just so many people like no names as a good a good with a good experienced, good fighters. But the only thing is, some of the guys doesn't have an opportunity to get to the big stages, and they just training. They trying, they still training, grafting, and yeah, so many good bodies, so many good like wrestlers, strikers, like no names, but you will see them, you'll be like, yo, this guy could be fighting UFC. Do you know what I mean? And it's like that. And then that's how you gain better. Like for example, you go with a guy, you don't even know him, you've never heard about him, but he can give you a good 3 rounds, 5 rounds. They just go in for it. Do you know what I mean?
Who are your coaches over there in Dagestan?
At the moment, my coach is here, Eldar Aliyev, and Magomed Gajin Nurmagomedov. So basically, Islam Makhachev and Omar's day coach. So he's coaching us as well. And then basically, I have two coaches.
Was Islam in camp with you guys?
He was at the start. He was at the start. He was at the start, but they went to America now. Him and a
Okay,
lot
so
of other
you,
guys.
yeah, it's like that's a crazy environment to be in, right? They got the world champ, Islam, and then you got
Yeah,
your
yeah. He
your
was. He was
first big
actually. He
fight.
was the first fight when I was preparing. Yeah, Khabib's coming down as well. He gives us a
Mhm.
lot of advices. He sometimes when you start coaching, he's like nightmare for everyone.
Mhm.
Because we were about to
Yeah,
finish. We were about to finish the training, and he comes down planks, extra strength, like running and stuff like that. Do you know he gives us like hard times,
yeah.
darkness.
Darkness. I like that. Uh, what I always
Yeah.
we see those
Because every
videos
time
of
he walks in,
okay,
yeah,
so
come on.
we see those videos of Habib and his team. They're always playing basketball, but they don't play like the regular basketball. They play like wrestling basketball. Do you play that as
Yeah,
well?
actually, they played. They played. Yeah, they played yesterday, but I didn't play because I didn't want to injure myself. It's crazy. The way they play in is like a rugby, rugby, and then you just throw in the ball in the basket. So it's like crazy. The way they play, you can wrestle, you can take down, you can do suplex. You just anyway, you have to get the ball. That's the main goal to get a ball and then score.
There you go.
That
There you
I
go.
didn't join the team and say that nah, that's not my thing to do now because I'm like 3 weeks out, 3 weeks away from a fight. Is not
Yeah.
the right thing to do. Play rugby with them guys.
Yeah, I was looking at this fight coming up with Josh Reed, and it's at featherweight. I remember in amateur days you were bantamweight and you weight. Pro, you've been fighting at lightweight. Was that the plan the whole time? You were gonna go back to featherweight?
Yeah, my first. Actually, I'm light right now. I'm very light. I'm like 73 kg right now. I'm not
Wow.
even cutting weight, doing stuff. I'm training twice a day. I'm just grafting here, and then the weight just going off easily. So I could easily. I reckon I can make bantamweight as well. But I'm gonna stay in featherweight. I want to be strong. I don't want to cut a lot of weight. I just want to be. I want to feel strong because I'm strong for featherweight. I'm stocky, I'm strong. Them guys, they won't handle me 100%.
When people say like you like Habib, how does that make you feel?
Basically, we have a like. Let's say we're all back. The whole back. The Dagi's background is wrestling. Anyways, I'm like the way. Khabib is like role model for all the Dagestan fighters. Probably, there's no double. There's like 99%. They always like trying to be like him, controlling. Cause all we did, you can see as a what he did in UFC, he just ruined over everyone. He just dominated them. So it's the easiest way he did, and then now we're here to do the same. Obviously, I do striking as well. I'm good at striking
Mhm.
as well. I have a good striking base. I can kick, I can punch, I can wrestle, I can do everything. So I'm trying to improvise everything, like put everything together and make it look like a proper MMA, not just wrestling.
What about the flying knee in your last fight?
Yeah, yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, I like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that.
I've seen the blood. I went for it. Yeah, I've caught him with the head
Yeah.
kick on the exit when he wanted to try. He was trying to get up, and I caught him with a head kick, and I split his elbow, and I start finishing, putting everything on him, elbow, knees, everything, nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great performance. So how do you see yourself performing against Josh Reed? How do you want to perform?
I want to get finished. I want to finish him because he finished my friend, so I'm gonna finish him.
Payback?
He's a vet. He's a veteran. He had a lot of fights. I've seen a lot of fights. The fight where he went with the prospect, he was a good fight. But he's a vet. I respect that he took the fight, but it's time for youngest. I'm here to take over. I'm a young lion in the jungle, as I said once.
You definitely are, man. You're only 20 years old, and what everybody is saying and what you're showing
Yeah,
in
I
your
just turned 20.
performances.
I just turned 20. Yeah, yeah, I just turned 20 in 9th of May. So yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
young
it's
lion in
super
the
young.
jungle.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, man. I can't wait to see you make your debut, man, on June 8th in Newcastle. It's gonna be a good night.
Right?
Thank you so much, Ibrahim.
Yeah, yeah, I can't wait myself to be honest. There's a lot of good fighters coming up from our gym, K News and Lewis, and a lot of other good fighters fighting. So people make sure you turn in, get tickets, and then come and support those guys. Yeah.
Where do you think you at the end of this year?
I want to stay active this year. I want to get a few fights. I want to fight on PFL Bellator, and then I want to join the I'm gonna enter the PFL European Grand Prix. I want to take the 100K, and then from there I'm gonna go for a world championship. That's the plan.
Okay.